Hey guys, um, you know how I'm always telling you guys that I like to barter and I like to trade. I done a trade deal with my garden. Well, today yesterday, past 3 days, we've been working with these two ladies' homes, and went over there today. Gave her an estimate on dropping some little trees and cleaning up some thick underbrush and stuff like that, and looked, and she had a little boat. I asked her what she going to do with it, and come find out it was her son's, and he passed away a few years ago, and it's just been setting. And I made her a deal, if for the boat, and I'd barter with her on my labor and the work. And she went and called her daughter. They agreed. She came out and said, "Yeah, we'll do that." And I've been after a canoe. I've been after a canoe. I got me this. It is a Coleman Ram Crawdad. And it's not no leaks. There's a couple little spots right here I'll have to fix, right there. But it's got a place for the engine, and I'm not going to put an engine on it because here in the state of Tennessee, you know, if you don't have an engine, you don't have to get it registered, and it's got an old registration on it. I got it covered just in case. But it's like 10, 12 foot long, 4 foot wide, and 3 foot up here at the bow. And I'm gonna put another piece of wood right in here so I can walk on it. But this right here has just opened my trapping and my fishing up. My trapping season, this coming season, I'm going to be able to really get into places where I wasn't able to get into. And hunting, I think it's rated for 600 pounds. That's a lot of traps and a lot of animals I can put in here. And if I go hunting, I can get a deer easily in here and just paddle out. So that way, you know, they don't hear me. But I thought that was a good trade. My labor might have came up to about 250, give or take. And so I think I got a pretty good deal on that. I mean, it's a little more stable than a canoe. I can put more stuff in it, and it fits right in the back of my truck. I can slide it right in the back of the truck. And if a shit hit the fan situation happened, I can always load my stuff on there and put this on top of it, tie it down, and take it with us. And it's just another means to make it. I mean, I think I've done pretty good. I'm happy. I'm like a kid on Christmas. Everybody's gonna say, "Well, it's just an old boat." Yeah, but it's a lot more than in an old boat, because like I said, this is going to open my hunting up more. It's going to open my trapping up more, where I can get into a lot more places instead of walking and getting permission for this and permission for that. They don't own the right of ways. I mean, the waterways. I can come right up the lake into the streams right in the middle of people's property, and they can't say nothing because they don't own the water rights. So, and I have many plans. I'm gonna clean it up tomorrow. It needs a good scrubbing, a good bath. Getting all the cobwebs. She says it's been setting for like 2, 3 years, and I've checked it out. There's no holes. There's no cracks. Nothing. Like I said, the only damage is right there, but that's no structural damage. That's just a cover for the foam. So there's no structural damage to it. And there's a couple little rivets or screws missing I'll have to put in there, but all in all, what do you guys think? Think I got a pretty good deal on this? Like I said, and I like it. It's a flat bottom. It's not a V bottom, so it's even more stable. But tell me what you guys think. Did I do good? Did I do bad? Would you have done it, or would you have took the money? like I said, I'm glad I got the trade. Yeah, I'm tickled pink. Boys are all excited. They're ready to go get go boating. And Daddy's the engine. But I told him this weekend we'll take it out after I get it cleaned up and everything. I'm going to take it out just to double check it, just to make sure, and get some paddles and get them some life jackets. And we're going to take it out and test it out. And that way I'm going to start scouting me some areas. But that's pretty cool, I thought, anyway. I just thought that was cool. I mean, I like it because it's wide, and I can set a lot of gear, you know, bows in there, my guns in there, you know. I can set a lot of gear in there. But just tell me what you guys think. Again, sorry I haven't been posting a lot of videos. I've been busy. I've been working a lot and just tired when I come in. So, but just tell me what you guys think. Everybody, be safe, keep preparing, and if you can barter, barter, because that's twice I've bartered, and that's twice I've won. You know, I got pretty good, you know, on this, I think, anyway. But anyway, guys, be safe. Bye for now.